Let's talk about power solutions. A lot of times when you're on a small set or an indie film production, you're shooting a short film or even a low budget feature film, you're using a small DSLR style camera. They tend to be cheaper and the image quality isn't all that different from the bigger cameras, at least in our current times. The problem with using a smaller bodied camera is that it's not as capable when it comes to using external accessories. It's supposed to be for your hands, like maybe coming up to your eye, or it's just small. It also doesn't have the power necessary to power external things like a monitor or wireless transmitter, which are pretty useful when you're shooting on a set with multiple people, or you've got directors or producers or other folks that want to see what's being shot. So here are some solutions that Indi Pro Tools has come up with that allow you to use some of these accessories with your smaller body camera. I'm gonna link all of these products that I'm about to go over in the comments below, so if you wanna take a look at these devices yourself, check out those links. First up, we've got the Indi Pro Tools Universal Battery Power Grip. Basically, it hooks to a 1/4-20 anywhere on your camera. Usually with a small bodied camera, you're gonna want one of those cages. Lots of 1/4-20s on those, hopefully, if you get the right cage. This hooks into one of those, or a hot shoe mount on the camera as well. And you can see here that it has a bunch of different inputs for all the types of things that you would want to hook up power for. I've used this a number of times, especially when I want to output a wireless signal to a monitor and I'm using my DSLR. It just goes right on top of the camera or on the side. It's also really good if you're using a Ronin or something like that. You can have this as an additional handle. It can power anything from a wireless transmitter to an external monitor to audio interfaces, really versatile. The only thing that's a bummer about it is once it's dead, and then it just turns into a handle. But the point of using these accessories is that you're having multiple ways to power multiple devices. So this shouldn't be your only option anyway when it comes to powering external devices. Then there is the gold mount battery adapter plate. This is set up for my A7S III, and I think it's a Sony NP-FZ100 adapter or some such like that. They make these for all kinds of cameras. The cool thing about this is you can strap on a big battery to this plate and you're gonna have power for days. This goes into the camera's powered, GG. And then on the side of the plate here, we have a D-tap adapter, which is a common plug to be used for a lot of these accessories I'm talking about. Most of these plates will have 1 or 2 D-tap outputs. These are the bigger type brick batteries that I'm talking about. This one is featured with the gold mount, which are these 3 metal circles here. There's also another type of battery mount in the same form and function called the V mount. Indi Pro Tools makes great batteries. I've been using them for like the last 6 years and I've never had an issue with one. This one's pretty nice because it has a display. So basically how this adapter works with the battery is like this. You mount this to your camera right here through the rigging that you have set up, and then you just pop the battery on and boom, you've got your solution for camera power. A much more robust solution, let me add, because this is much bigger than the camera batteries that are gonna power your DSLR out of the box. And you've also got room to then power accessories off this with the D-tap plug. Next up, we have the Universal NPF Dual Power System. This thing's pretty cool because instead of having to mount one of the big batteries, you could use the more common NPF type Sony batteries. And again, just like our previous attachment, this one has D-tap outputs. So anything that requires power can usually be powered off of a D-tap output. Battery just goes on here like this. Clicks on, you get a nice little power reading for how charged the battery is. And then this bit here would go on your rail system of your camera rig. So between your big brick battery adapters, your built-in power grip battery adapter, and your NPF type Sony battery power adapter, you're gonna be covered. All of these adapters and power solutions, as well as many other good camera accessories, are available at indiprotools.com. Check them out in the description below, and I'm sure you'll be able to find what you're looking for. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm gonna go power some stuff.